So with saving on ice, if you don't have an ice maker, which you can buy brand new or second-hand commercial ice maker, or if you don't want to be buying bags of ice from the service station or petrol station, another option is buying a second-hand chest freezer, which you can pick up on Facebook Marketplace. Depending on the condition, you can pick one up between $100–200. And what you want to do is get good quality plastic containers and freeze water and treat as block ice as a substitute to using party ice. So these are 2.5 litre containers. So what you want, the equivalent usually depending on the season, would be 6 bags of party ice, 6 to 7 bags of party ice. So this is what party ice would be if you went to the petrol station or service station. And so 2 of these equals to 1 of those bags. So we just chuck it in like that. If it doesn't come in loose at the start, so we would just chuck the whole thing in and then wait a couple minutes or so to then take the plastic container away. And so the equivalent of the block ice we'll be using is about 10 to 12 blocks if they're 2.5 litre containers. Another thing that customers are doing is buying 24 bottles of water and freezing and just chucking in and taking them out and freezing again. Another option is buying a hydroponic water chiller, and so then you don't need any ice at all. It freezes the water and you can pick them up on Amazon or eBay and just have a look on Google and Reddit and YouTube to read up on the brands on those. So we're going to chuck in the rest of these ice blocks, and after chucking in these ice blocks, you want to chuck in, if you can, 2 kilos of pool salt, and so that'll bring the freezing temperature down. Once you've chucked all the ice in, add the 2 kilos of pool salt approximately, and that'll bring the freezing temperature down if you want to bring it down even further. You don't have to do this, but if it's something you want to do, the other benefit is it sanitizes the water. So then, if you don't want to change the water out and you're trying to push the water out for 3 days or a week, this will help keep it sanitized for longer. You want to also be going into this water not sweaty and dirty if you're trying to prolong it out to 3 days or a week, the water. So if you have a quick shower and then enter in, the water will last longer. And so you want to wait, probably the optimum time is about 15 to 20 minutes before getting into this, for the water and the ice and the salt to cool down the water. And so in that time, like I said earlier, you can just do a meditation or breath work in that time to set yourself into state, and then enter in.